Yo, 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 yo. Hey, man, shout outs Frankie with the 10 wad. Fucking thank you. Appreciate it. Any type of, show of gratitude. I appreciate it. Big ups, bro. Thank you. What up, Samson? What up, Quantum Architect? What's up, Lita? What up, Dank? Got a whole bunch of wrenches in the house today. What up, Shorty? 2010, I see you. Actually, I give Frankie a wrench, bro. He be donating this shiznit all the time, bro. Man, damn. Thank you. I appreciate you. We need people to know that you're a flag in the sand. So we'll give that man a wrench. What's up, y'all? I'm just chilling right now. I'm just trying to set up the booth and shit. Letting people fall into this stream. The stream of consciousness. I woke up this morning on the wrong side of the bed. Actually, maybe 2 days ago, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. It's been war ever since. It's been a war ever since. Everybody seems confused, so I guess y'all ain't at the same war I'm at, bro. I'm at a, you know what I'm saying? It's been war all weekend. And I just realized that, I'm still in the solo war. There's not a lot of people around. If you're in Zen right now, there is nobody around, bro. Fucking no one. A bunch of people, more talkers than doers, which is great. That's the type of setup you want. You don't want a setup where everybody's doing the same thing, man. It's called the tragedy of commons. You don't want that. Everybody at your lake fishing with you and shit. Nah, man, you want the serenity. By yourself, doing donuts in the lake, catching fish and throwing it back just for fun and shit. That's what we on. You deep in the Zen world. And that's why I had to tell the Zenians today, the real ones, at least the ones that I think understand what I'm saying. Like, there's a problem in EVM and I found it. I finally found it. There's no way we beating this part. You can believe, but that's just it. It's all belief at that point. It's all belief. It's beyond Zen at that point. It's like funny because everybody wants you to think that Zen is something you have to believe in order for it to work. Not on this channel. On this channel, we put Zen to work and we realize that it works so damn good, it breaks things. And that's what can bring a tear to your eye when you're like, damn, man, this shit is so good. But it's from the future. It's from the future. It does not exist here. You're just getting a taste of it. Damn, does it taste good. Yeah, I've been in the think tank with Concept. And Concept is literally screaming right now saying none of it's possible. None of it's possible. None of it's possible. None of it's possible. You want to know why none of it is possible? Because, again, the market caps. That's why it's not possible. You don't want to hear that one. That was a hard conversation to have. But it's just right in your fucking face, man. 2.1 trillion versus $318 billion. Like, this is not even a conversation of who's rich and who's poor. If we're putting it on that level of elite, right? Like, if I don't know shit and I come in this world called cryptocurrency and I'm supposed to just use logic to choose which group do you believe has the most future potential. You don't know shit about crypto. You're just going to look at these market caps, right? Shit is upside down. It doesn't make any sense. And I've been saying this for a while on this channel, but Ethereum is an anchor. And Solana you develop with Anchor, but it's not an anchor. Ethereum is 100% an anchor. This shit is holding down all the altcoins. This shit is so funny. Hey, it's burning though. Look at that. Hey, it's down to 120. Actually, they got that site up. Ultrasound money. Oh, what up? Earn it. Earn it in the house. War is good. 30% dump on base. Zen. Then immediately bought up. Lols. Yeah, I think I started a chain reaction. Now everybody's trying to figure it out. But I was too over leveraged in CB Zen because the best play in CB Zen is in the pool. Actually, in all Zens, the best play is not to stake Zen, yet put it in the liquidity pool. But for some reason, this shit just can't get through to people. Like, look at like CB Zen just be swinging APRs. I mean, all the Zens do this, but this is just on the test wallet. So you can see it like it's not a fib. You're better off in the fucking liquidity pool than you are staking. And if you multiply this shit by more and more, it makes a lot of sense. The problem is, again, we're dealing with these ideologies way beyond Zen. And to compress everybody to understand what we understand is hopeful. Like, as pro-Zenians, that is hopeful. Like, oh, maybe people will catch on. But I don't really think they can. Most of them are fucking slow. And there's nothing on them. They're just not in the game. They're not like in the game. You know what I'm saying? There's people who play like story mode, and then there's people who play multiplayer. Like, I play multiplayer. I like multiplayer, bro. Story mode is fun. I like, let me see what the game idea is all about. But majority of the time, you're going to find me online with my username trying to beat somebody at this online game. That's just the way the game floats, bro. So Zen has that, but yeah, bro, when you really get deep to it, deep to it, the flaw is Ethereum. Dun 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 dun. So many people believe in ETH, bro. This shit's about to die. It's gonna be crazy watching it. It's gonna be crazy watching it. Hold on. I need to grab something. Hold on. If you're watching this on motherfucking X, hit the heart button, like, subscribe, throw a touchdown. This your boy Crypto Bruh, aka More World Peace to DJ / producer, coming back again with another one of these videos about the Zen world and its relationship to the overall crypto markets, because we're fucking crushing it and everybody hates us. Yo, it is June 16th, Monday, bitches. I hope you're awake, because I am. What an eventful week. I need to look at my mug. I need to shave, but it's crazy, bro. I'm still shooting this stupid ass commercial. Not stupid. It's actually not stupid. Let me stop. Let me slow down. It's actually very creative. Shout outs to homie and all this stuff. But I just want to shave my face. But I can't shave until I figure out what are we doing next. So today maybe I'll find out and I can shave. Not look like I listen to boom bap hip hop, even though I like that. Shout outs boom bap hip hop lovers. Feel me? He has started. Now I had to get my stuff, my coffee, my Yeti. What's up, T-Law Fitness? I rage dumped CB Zen months ago. Lesson learned. Yeah, in Zen you're supposed to quit a bunch of times. You need to quit so much that quitting is like kind of like whatever. That's what I mean. Like, it's kind of funny. Like, now I'm at a point where I'll just post some shit and people think I'm quitting. Somebody legitimately asked me that question at the bottom of my Zen post today. Yeah, like somebody said, hey, everyone thinks like, I think you have heat exhaustion from delivering food. Are we burning Zen on other chains for X1? Like, I'm just stirring the pot right now. Rolando gets me though. Fucking shoutouts Rolando. Fucking Rolando gets it. Zen is for burning. Everybody else is in their feelings. Well, I don't know. I don't know these people. That maybe they're just, commenting because they're concerned. But yeah, there's some people who like. There's one dude. He was like, "Where are you?" Maybe he deleted his comment because I responded back. Oh no, right here. He was like, "I'm really sad about you. Good luck, brother." Like what? Where am I going? I'm just giving you guys a critical take that EVM is fucking fried. You can keep believing in that shit. Like we'll get some wins in Zen. Like it's gonna be duh. It's like fucking Zen. It's connected to X1 chain, like the best blockchain coming next. So it's gonna go up with it. That's why you're supposed to quit this hella times so that you can come to rational conclusions. You need to be rational instead of, again, what's the beginning of this? Oh shit, this music is way too loud. Sorry about that. Like, what do I usually say on this channel, bruh? Fuck ideology. Like, ethos is, like, in principle, a really good ways to push a group of individuals into some sort of new conjunction of something. In this form, in our form right now, it's like blockchain. Like, if you think about it, it's like the cell phone. Like, we all came to conjunction on the cell phone, and that's why the iPhone and screen phones took off, like the consensus of the human beings, right? Steve knew these motherfuckers just want a screen. They don't give a fuck about no buttons. We need to accomplish that. And then bam, everything is like that now, right? So the same goes for blockchain. It's very ugly still. The back end of blockchain is disgusting. It's just ridiculous. As someone who's brand new to this, brand new, like that. You ever heard that song Brand New by Kanye? Brand New and Freeway. Yeah, like this shit is fucking in shambles, bro. And it has nothing to do with like development. It's just that it's so old. It's like it wasn't the forecast. And something I've been running into. You guys make a lot of XENFTs. And people don't, it's like people don't in the Zen world don't understand blockchain. I don't know how you all ended up here. How did y'all end up here? You guys really should be asking yourself, how did you end up here? See, me, I was always following YouTubers and I was in chats. So I found Zen because people were going to make money off of it. And I didn't actually know how to make money off of Zen because I'm into the technology. Like I like the server side of crypto, the cool shit, man. I like being AC, playing video games. I am not trying to be upstairs running around in taxis, but I get it. Like everybody has this, go to the moon philosophy of used car salesman tactics, and Zen has gotten caught up in this shit. Because by the time I realized how cool Zen was, like, oh man, this is like a real utility concept. It was like day 100. It took me like 90 days because I got in day 10. I didn't even go in day 1 because I knew it was a nuke or something, like where it's like, oh, someone's going to lose. Like, right. Someone's going to lose. So someone did lose. People bought at $1 and Zen has been descending ever since. So, I could have been a part of that part, but that wasn't my calling card into Zen. I was more impressed about how it had the technology to go the distance, right? The minting formula is the distance on Zen. If you don't, and I talk about that on this channel, right? Our relationship right now to the mainstream markets is Bitcoin is getting some sort of love, and it might be because this is like a real bottom. Again, I think the market feels good. I don't see why the market wouldn't continue. And now we have war to prove that crypto has nothing to do with the real world. Like, this is a new world. This is it. Like, this is the thing that you have the opportunity to latch onto and change your family forever if you can play the game right. Because it's still a game, because you probably don't have enough to get one Bitcoin. Right. And the market caps tell the story. Ethereum is holding everybody back. SVM is the next one up, and it's sub $100 billion. It's easy math. That's the easy math. Like, I'm not even a trader, bro. I look at these prices again as gas. I like low entries because I'm going to use the coins to do something. So there's no reason for me to look for entry or exits, right? That's been pushed upon me because the community cares about that stuff, entering and exiting and all that other shit, right? And that's where, again, I'm saying Zen got caught up in that. Y'all twisted it all up in that bullshit. It's really just a really cool distribution coin. The reality, right? The reality is so cool. And the thing, again, is since there's so many people that are here to make money off of Zen, they make it work really good. And again, they're their worst enemy. So like, that's why I get the reality is Ethereum Zen. Like after this weekend, it's gonna be all right. Like the people want to make money off of it, so they're gonna make money off of it. That's the narrative. We're broke as fuck. We need some funds. They're gonna buy this shit. Like I tweeted this, posted this. Follow me on X if you want to get pissed off. But I had posted this. Sometimes I just be tripping. I said, I think Zen on ETH main layer is going to save DGen crypto. They will miss CB Zen, OP Zen, so they will allow themselves to miss. So they won't allow themselves to miss OG Zen. And that's why right now OG Zen, in my opinion, or like ETH Zen is building something. The narrative is looking juicy. Everything is looking really, really good. And why I'm not going to get caught up in that hopium that we're staying over here. Fuck them. Fuck this EVM shit. I'm not going to get stuck in your stupid ass narrative that you're going to change things. Gas is high as fuck right now. Gas was pretty all right yesterday. All weekend because it was Father's Day and all the dads were off the internet. I'm not a dad, so I was on the internet. I was like, damn, you could do anything. This is the best time. If you're a mentor in Zen, man, in some mints on Father's Day for yourself if you a dad. Shit. There was nobody on chain. What up, Rolando? The GOAT. Man, if I had 6 million brick ovens, what the fuck? Man gives me Jamaican vibes. Definitely been in NYC too long. Yeah, I've been in NYC like almost 8 years now. Coming up on that. So I'm almost something at this place. I don't know. New York City is a very fascinating place. Next stop, I don't know. Fucking woods, bro. I need the woods and the internet. X1 node in the woods. That is the future of of an American Zenian. Fucking a ranch and an X1 node. There's a lot of building to do, guys. This shit is not over. See, I had posted this because I was like, man, Zen exposes how most protocols overcharge their users to use EVM. And most people don't understand this shit because you guys aren't here for technical shit. Y'all just here to be a number on the board. So just to let you know, y'all be paying, y'all overpay for everything. Like coin, and then the coin tools thing is comedy. Like, oh, gas is going down. I'm gonna go straight to coin tools. It's like, man, you're just gonna give this rando transaction fee for like 90% off. Like, y'all might as well just build that shit now. I could rebuild the coin tools thing, and that's why it's like, yo, fuck Ethereum Zen. Like, why am I gonna be building this shit for everybody when they're not even gonna give a fuck about it? Like, this is not the experiment. Rebuild Ethereum, hold up Rome, fuck all that. We're burning that shit down, man. X1 chain on the horizon. That's the facts. Like, there's no reason to build this shit. Like, if Zen is the only thing left on EVM, fuck, the fuck we doing building for that shit? It makes no sense. Shout out to Tree City West. He came out with some new shit. Constant builder. Yeah. Oh yeah, but this is gonna pop up. Constant builder. I gotta show Tree City West thing. But you see this right here is crazy, bro. $9,000 or 3 Ethereum. We have the #1 spot in the state because everybody is chiseling at the lowest percentage of gas. And then the creation of Zen is this much. Like it's taking up so much state, but it's taking it up with the littlest amount of money. It's 100% exposing that like Ethereum is like so bad for business if you really want to use it, because other than that you got to overcharge your users, and they're moving to these newer SVMs or these newer blockchains because they offer what they're looking for, which is not overpaying for shit. Like even businesses, like they're like, I don't want to overpay, right? So this is just hilarious to me. It's right in everybody's face that like XEN is exposing everything. It's tearing down all the walls, and it's only 400 lines of code. Because why are we making it so complex in general? If again the end of the day sentiment is Ethereum is well below market value than a Bitcoin, and a Bitcoin, what does a Bitcoin have, right? Fucking ethos. The Bitcoin ethos is the strongest in this galaxy. It's the strongest in the galaxy. It created XEN. Without Bitcoin, there'd be no XEN, right? What does Bitcoin have that XEN has, right? Because this is why I'm like, yo, everybody doesn't understand XEN because they don't understand its true relationship to Bitcoin. And what Bitcoin has that like really makes Bitcoin, which is kind of stupid because this is just on everything in life. It's a how do you call it? It's a simple thing in compute. The thing that makes Bitcoin valuable. That's why we can remix it and do it again and again and again and again and again and again. Because the technology, the spark of energy, the thing that we believe in, it already existed. It's just rebranded. It's called the timestamp server. Okay. Timestamp server. This is the only reason there's value in Bitcoin, because it moves linear or sequential. I could use the right words, whatever. You know, block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4. That's what makes Bitcoin valuable. You know that you got block 4 and somebody got block 5. What more complexity do you need? But that's what makes Bitcoin more valuable than anything else. The fact that we know that this is the original. The fact we can track those transactions on this ledger as far back as Satoshi's transactions. So that is the value in Bitcoin. Everything else is fucking fabricated, right? The proof of work is just the hash that stores the block that's stamped by the server. That's blockchain. We've been trying to work on making this part faster and more and decentralized. I think most people are just working on being faster. I think X1 chain really might be able to hit the decentralized note. It's so complicated in this new matrix, because this new matrix is so much different than the 2008 matrix. Like, and that matrix is not gonna make XEN pop off. Like, that's another realization to come to. Like, our ethos is so sick with it that it's hard to digest. Right? Like, XEN is hard to digest in crypto, because you want to believe in everything else. This the end game. Like, this is letting you know, like, the thing you've been believing in is fucking shit, because this is a shit coin and this is as great as it gets. Why? And then you go to, well, yeah, because XEN is a shit coin because the users sold it down, right? It's like so funny. There's no one to blame but like the users in the blockchain, which is like so decentralized. That's the beauty of XEN again. Like, we know now we have a timestamp. Most people don't understand that part. And that's why I'm like, oh, we are like Bitcoin, but ethos in Bitcoin will always triumph XEN until we have some sort of phenomenon type event happen. Like, and it's got to stick. Like, it's got to be like people going out of their houses, going on television, Fox News and shit, telling people to get into XEN. But like, if that's not the vibe, because that's not the matrix, that's why X1 chain exists. Like, that's the whole path you've been taking this whole time. Like, you are supposed to end up in X1 chain with X and T because you have a chance at FPOC. But anywhere else, you're not going to have that chance. That's what the conflict of interest is. It's hilarious. Every single Zen suffers from that one. People don't want to go hard because they're still believing in Ethereum or they're believing in some other thing. Like, it's bad out here. The problem with Ethereum right now, like the FUD on it, is the storage. So since like Zen is like Bitcoin, where we have a timestamp server, it's called the G rank. The G rank has to be wired essentially like in code because of the solidity. Like the way that Ethereum works, in case you did not know, is it works like Bitcoin and it stores the state. It stores the state and it never purges it until the nodes decide to purge. But even then it's like, damn, what are we doing here trying to put hella value on something that's going to be purged? Right? Like inside the blocks. Blocks will be purged type shit. It's weird. We're just not there yet because we haven't had that conversation. They're purging blocks essentially on Ethereum by doing layer 2 because layer 2 moves load to a different set of nodes that can capture memory, I guess. Right? That's what we're doing in Zen. We're literally doing the same thing that every node company right now is trying to figure out. Is like, how do we index Ethereum? It's fucking impossible. You're trying to index a world computer that the state stays the same from 0 to infinity, bitch. Fuck, what do we sign up for in Ethereum, yo? We would really follow Vitalik down this yellow brick road to, oh, guys, there's not going to be any storage in the future. Yeah, build all these worlds, but yo, you're not going to be able to store it. Like, if you want to store this world, you better know how to destroy it. It's weird. It's a very weird space up there, and I get it now. That's why everybody's head's all fucked up. Because you're not, like, in the mix. You're just talking about it. Like, I want to make a whole xeNFT program. Now I see why Roz and them tapped out and left. There was no way. He was such a snake. That motherfucker dipped on y'all, like, quick. After the jig was up, he was gone. He threw the smoke screen, made a whole other thing. Because the jig be up, bro. The storage is the part where the jig is up. Because can you pay the bill? Do you believe in this ideology? Is this ethos loud enough for the reality of your pockets? Zen is real as fuck for everybody. That's why it's sold down. And that's why, yo, this is actually pretty crazy shit for anybody just getting here, because you've got you're buying the pain. Like, you weren't here for the discovery. You're cleaning up the battle. You're picking up all the rubble and shit. About to melt the blocks back down and build new buildings. Because a lot of ideologies have come out of this. But that's why, again, I think the most dominant is our atomic clock, similar to Bitcoin, which is the G rank. Since nobody can alter this and it continues to tick as people mint, and essentially as one enters the pool, they need this G rank to 2x to make value. That helps protect early investors or early adopters. Like, the G rank is such early adopter protection is crazy, because you can't just dip. Like I've been saying, like, every other crypto coin, you can get in, I can buy as much as I want, and then I can dump it and never come back. But in Zen, if you want to mint the coins, which is the cheapest way to access them, you have to leave a ticker behind. You have to leave a C rank behind. You cannot figure out a way to try to alter that part of the experience. But that is what is actually our worst enemy. That is our difficulty. We can't actually add more and more C ranks, because that's more and more data to the state. And that's why Eve Moss died in explanation. We killed their state because they were not built to scale this infinity ideology, right? They should blame Ethereum. Same with Phantom. Who knows? Maybe they did buy into this. You can scale EVM into infinity, right? Who do we blame? You guys, like, it's hilarious shit at this point. That's why I'm super calm about XEN, because as a token, it's won the hearts of millions. One thing you do know what to do with XEN is buy it and hold it. Buy it and stake it. And why I'm like, yo, you might as well start learning how to liquidity pool, because these volumes are starting to pick up, because people are all coming to that conclusion. They're not smart enough to play the fucking inside game, even down to the developer. It's like, dude, am I really going to put up $500 a month to support some Xenians? So again, if you use XenPub, god damn it, hit the donate button. Throw this fool some chips too, man. Because this shit is not cheap. Like, keeping this shit up just because, you know, you're just used to it. But yeah, XEN really needs to build infra. But building infra for XEN means building infra for Ethereum. And I am also there too. Like, do we do that? Is that what we're supposed to do? Knowing we're going to SVM. Knowing that there's a different fee structure in a Solana that's actually a whole different ideology of fees. Right? Like, the fee structure in Solana is a relief system, in my opinion. That's why I like P.o.P XEN so much. Right? I call P.o.P XEN the subsidized XEN. Right? So is a CB XEN. It's also very subsidized in the concept of XEN, because the access is cents on the dollar. Whereas to access real XEN from the blockchain on Ethereum, and this one again, what I'm saying is just I'm like, ooh, my eye. Oh, I got an eyelash. Okay, wait, there we go. What I'm saying is more of like, you got to think of XEN as like each one has like its own environment. And the question arises, like, do people decide that they want these gardens, or do they all want to go to one XEN coin? Like, is that the call of the group? And technically, from the way everybody's buying right now, I think that's what's going to happen. I don't think everybody's going to be smart enough essentially to like maintain 13 different EVMs, or even 2 or 3. Like, that is so much work. So the juggling of the EVM system is only going to last for so long, because you're trying to juggle where the hype is, right? And that's why I'm like, yo, you might as well stay close to the egg, like an Ethereum XEN, because you don't have to juggle hype. You just know I'm in it, right? I'm in the hype. We got XEN over there. Now that's why it's like, yeah, consolidating back into ETH XEN should be your goal number one. It should have been your goal number one in general, because yeah, it's like, why are we building for this? But yeah, that's why people are gonna fucking buy it, because they're gonna want people to build for it. So maybe we front run them, and we have money to do it, and there's value there, right? But right now, there is no value for a $200 bill a month, so you can remotely click all your XENFTs at one time, right? But there is value in making a bunch of XENFTs, mintzen.com, right? That's a dilemma of like this part where no one's really there. I think I'm like the only person there right now. Like, realizing like you can't make XEN forever, so this chart is gonna pump. And then when you want to make XEN forever, you can't store it. So like, like, what are you gonna do? Like, what would you do? You love it, right? You're like, damn, I really love this thing. So here's some chat that I had, because I've been going back and forth. I like all this time. Where is it at? So yeah, here, this is what it's like. This part right here. Let's see if I can zoom in. This is like the reality. I was with GPT trying to get into the reality. There's a real reality here that I think we're kind of overlooking in general, because I'm the only person that talks about it. Everybody fucking makes fun of it, like, I'll tickle the G rank, or you're just talking about pumping the G rank, blah blah blah. But bruh, that's the only way to make more supply. You're the god if you pump the G rank. You're the ultimate front runner. That's the game. The game is to do that. Pump the G rank. Bring your followers into XEN. Right? You get more XEN. I mean, it's the simplest game. But the thing is, again, you can't pump the G rank without running into storage issues. So that's what makes Xen on Ethereum or EVM model really bad. All right. The thing is in when we get to SVM, we can redesign it. So I'm already starting to think, like, how do you redesign Xen for like this conversation? Because maybe it's around the corner. Like I was saying, for all we know, X1 could come out next month. Because now we're at that the part where Jack said it was going to come out in July, August. He said that shit. So now he got to do it again. Where is he going to push it back? Or, in my gut, do I feel like there's a lot of good feeling? And the thing that I love about Solana right now is I know that their phone is coming out on August 4th. That's why I would love to see Xen come out or X1 come out the weekend after that to keep the momentum up for Solana. Like they have a phone drop in now. This like EVM or not this EVM, but this layer 1 is coming out, redesigning the way people think about nodes, validation, connectivity and things like that. So I just think it'd be a really good piggyback moment. But again, it could come out before that, which would be next month, before the Solana phone, and try to ride into the hype as people start to get into Solana. I think after would be smarter for the TGE event. But who the fuck am I? I'm just some dude on YouTube. We'll have to leave that to the team to figure out what month fits their agenda. But yes, X1's pretty much done, And that's why I'm like, the first dApp to be on X1 should be Xen. Right? Because it's like, I just want to insta DeFi. Like, I instantly want to turn block space into tokens. Because that's what it's designed for. Right? And if there's a home-based token to do this, it's actually really cool because then we can dev. Right? Then we can build on X1. We can get your portfolio set up. We can know that we can go infinity on this shit. We know that the sky's the limit as long as we can create. But we cannot do that shit on EVM unless we're joining them. That doesn't feel like that's what we're doing. I'm not trying to like beef in between two different things, but this is a whole different world. And that's why I'm like, man, this shit is fucking sinking the innovation. Sinking the innovation, bro. So like what you have here is, most people don't know this, but like on Solana, you can delete storage from buying things. So they have this thing called like the Soul Incinerator. Damn it, I spelled that shit wrong. Hold on. Gosh darn it. There we go. No shit Ozen Pub. I was making a joke that Yosef should just unplug it today. Just unplug it. Oh my God. What happened? And it's like, yo, it's that real. Like we don't have a lot of people indexing Zen World. It's just Yosef. It's just Zenmon. It's just Jack. It could be Crypto Bruh. And then that's why it's like, oh, and then it's Tree City West. But Tree City West is a mastermind. He's doing like almost everything in his power to not store data. And I love that shit about the way he designs. Which again is the beauty of crypto. Like the beauty of designing in crypto is that you don't need to use any servers. Like you don't have to pay to put a website up. You don't have to join the cabal of internet to be in the internet. That is cool as crypto shit. But then when you reach a point where you do need to be in the cabal because they're like, hey, bro, where the fuck you storing your stuff? It's like, yeah, bro, where am I storing my stuff? My iPhone always says that it's full when I want to take a photo. Like that's the restriction of reality is what I'm thinking. We're just not there yet. We're just not there yet. So I wish it was there, but I think in Zen with the mentality and the way that it's designed, it's possible. Like it's physically, I think it's possible for Infinite Thing, but Infinite Thing it needs to be somewhere. It just cannot. I mean, unless it's in AGI and like, are we connecting all the fucking computers together? Like, What are we doing? You know, so I'm having fun, bro. That's all I can say. I'm having hella fun in Zen because it's where you're exploring into futuristic development of innovation of tech, right? And we're pushing those boundaries. We're at the edge of this shit. So, and that's why it's like, do you walk backwards? Do you walk backwards? Like, why are you walking backwards? Like, you better go all in on Zen, bro. What the fuck? But yeah, so this soul incinerator, essentially, when you make things on Solana, it always takes a little bit of storage in your wallet or whatever, and it like puts it away. It's like access list. You know how like a smart contract on Ethereum can embed your wallet so you get a little bit of memory from the contract, so you save money when you interact with it. Does that sound familiar? In Solana, it's built into every wallet, so you can delete the space used, like the compute. Like you can give yourself that CPU back, which is very fascinating when you think about it, because then that is like a way to solve one of the storage issues in Zen. Because Zen is, again, like on Ethereum, the storage is essentially like buy it forever. And that's what makes it expensive, because you're gambling on this ideology. Yo, is Zen on Ethereum going to be worth something? So they're making you pay a tax to think about that, which is like right now, like at certain gas prices, it was 153 up front to own 128 slots. Like, yeah, like if we're talking about renting shit on the internet, Ethereum is like essentially like, yeah, you're gonna buy this shitty land, because if you know the infra, you're like, okay, I'm gonna go and buy some fucking land in the middle of the ghetto, right? And I'm gonna put $153 down for 500 days. Then I'm gonna come back, and if my land is worth it, I'm gonna claim it for $76, right? So like this is the model you're living in. In SVM, we can actually change this model with Zen and still keep the integrity of the minting formula, which is fucking nuts. I'm like, yo, this shit is actually SVM. Or that's what I'm trying to get at. It's like, yo, the SVM is actually futuristic. It does need some sort of like new narrative to continue this module or this compute based gas model, because the computer is a computer. Like, we shouldn't be guessing on the future, because we don't know what gas is, but we know what compute is. Like, we know how far we can push our processor and where everybody is. But like in the don't you see, it's like this EVM thing is like a steam engine, and the SVM thing is a legit V8, like it's in your face type shit. Like in the Zen, like this is how I'm seeing this shit now, bro. I don't even want to own Ethereum. It's getting to that point where it's like, yo, why do you even own ETH? Like, are you giving to charity or some shit? Like, basically giving to charity owning Ethereum. No jokes. But yeah, so SVM model is with the rent storage with full deposit return. So somebody could essentially rent storage for 128 accounts for $11.47. They can hold it for 100 days, and then at the end they can get back $11.34. So they only spend 13 cents on the 500 days. So this is kind of like, again, SVM Zen realistically is like you being on OP Zen, because OP Zen is like that, but even cheaper, right? But the thing about OP Zen, again, is you're stealing state for the cheapest money, and they could purge us because it's we're backdooring their fucking network. They could literally hate on us, but we would never do that to ourselves on X1. Do you get, like, if you get what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's like, oh shit, Zen on X1 is gonna be epic, cause y'all make a lot of. It's here, bro. Here, look at the xeNFT. 'Cause, 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 ' Oh, right here. Yeah, TCW, he's the man. He's the man with the motherfucking plan. Shout out to my bro, Tracy West, chilling in Ohio. Man, Ohio looks beautiful. You know what I've been doing lately? Just fucking around. I've been on fucking Google Maps. I wanted to see how beautiful Iran is. I was like, what the fuck they protecting over there? I didn't see what the fuck they protecting. What the fuck? How is it beautiful? Because it's supposed to be dirt. And then I love how you can just see like what they're protecting. It's just fucking crazy. Must be beautiful. Must be sacred. Must be ancient. Sometimes protecting ancient technology might expose everything. And yeah, that's kind of why, again, like, yo, y'all making too many xeNFTs. We are up to 1 million. What the fuck is this? What's this number? Isn't it a million? Right? 1,045,912 xeNFTs, dude. That's fucked up. Yo, and people are, I mean, it looks like no one's minting right now. Yeah, it looks like the minters are turned off. Last night we were getting them for no money. It looks like whoever this is, they're probably getting them for no money too. Yeah, no money, bro. Sub a penny, 2 zeros and a 2. So this is what I mean. This is the discrepancy that we would come down to, where it's like we're essentially pirating their fucking block space. Because this, we know what's coming up next. Like, we know X1's going to come out and everybody's going to get really horny. XEN only has 1 amp and it's going up right now naturally outside of the technical point. Right? I'm being super technical right now about like a restriction and no one's there with me. So I can only imagine the mindfuck on the chart right now. Like, people are fucking, do I get in? Do I get out? Do I get in? Do I get out? And it's like, man, follow narrative. Like, X1 chain is about to change everything. Do you get in? Do you get out? It's like, why aren't you minting? Like, you should be minting and stealing block space. Like, why have you stopped? That's the real question. And again, I think most people don't understand Zen. This past weekend, though, you know, those that do, they're here. That's why I'm like, man, Zen's not going to go anywhere. It can never die now, because when it's Father's Day, the day that all the dads quit Zen crypto, there was still a Zen dad saying, I got to make this claim real quick, honey. Shh, be right back. Be right back, honey buns. I got to go make this claim. Oh, it's super little. I mean, it's enough though. We're at the deadest point in Zen. You see, it's a really bad one, and this is actually pretty funny because this is exposing how much deflationary supply is coming. Like, what is out is out. Do you get what I mean? Like, so if you put your IQ like 35,000 foot, you step out from where everybody else is and shit. It's like they're all fighting over the Zen thing that like is gonna die naturally, because it can't, like, Ethereum can't keep up with the natural. So Zen is gonna die with it. But you have like this period of time to like migrate your intelligence to a better environment and develop quickly, move very fast. You know, do what all the Ethereum developers did, but in months, because now we have GPT, we have better connectivity when it comes to chats, and, you know, Fiverr, if you're really looking for devs that, you know, need to help build stuff. We're just in a whole different matrix than it was in 2015. All right. So that's why I'm not worried about ETH Zen. Everybody is showing me that they're going to do exactly as the script is saying. You are going to buy Zen and mint or burn it for XNT. You are not going to sell it for XNT because you don't have it. You don't have it. You do not have it. No one has it. No one has enough of it to stop what's coming next. If they wanted to, they could have made it, but they didn't. Shout out to that G rank. That's why that G rank might be butter for a few years. Like I'm thinking like 2029. It's going to be really hard if X1 Zen. So my proposal here, I have a proposal. So the proposal for me is that X1 Zen needs to be a clone or like a fork of Ethereum Zen, and it should be approached in that manner. And maybe this will help push the G rank of ETH Zen for everyone who wants to stay on the Ethereum side. Right? It's like we have a snapshot at some point. We figure it out, like Fair Crypto and maybe some of the community members, we figure it out, like how can we fork Ethereum Zen into SVM and continue this global rank ledger that represents what everybody had in the past. Because then we can do it like airdrops. Like if you pump the G rank, it's like, oh, okay, we'll just go and grab all the addresses that like were early in the G rank, and now they're essentially like whitelisted for being like early to Zen. There's like so many ways to continue the fairness with the proper fork of ETH Zen into SVM or into X1 chain. You know, and it'd be the Ethereum one. I think it has to be the ETH one. It couldn't be the OP one. It couldn't be the CB Zen one, because these ones were the battle test to give us the future, to make us dream that hopefully one day ETH Zen can replicate these other ones, because this is where people see value. They don't see a value in OP Zen. They don't see value in any of the side chains because they're out of the scope of the mega photo, right? The mega photo picture is X1 chain and its sidekick is Zen on Ethereum, right? It's all sugar and whatnot. But Ken, you know, I'm just a dude on the internet, you know, it can still go up. I'm not saying this is the end of it. I'm just saying, does it go like to billions of dollars? No. Zen does not go to billions of dollars, guys. That's not true. I think Zen only goes to a couple 100 million. If it can reach billions on EVM, what a magical ride. Where did the liquidity come from? I'm gonna be doing that kind of shit. Where did the liquidity come from? God damn. But Zen on SVM, I think that one definitely could be $1 billion market cap and higher. I think SVM Zen will be a better representation of the currency, because Zen is currency. It's like a digital dollar. Like you could work, like people can create business on top of Zen and pay workers in Zen and become like their own Fed, you know. And if there's an economy due to like no boundaries on the governance of technology, right? Maybe that's what it would be like. Maybe the government steps in and they're like, you can only accept this coin, that coin, that coin, that coin. That's why, again, I don't think ETH Zen could be in that topic, because it wouldn't be our coin. It would be that other coin. It wouldn't be the real Zen. Because if again, I would always advocate that the other Zen is horrible. Like, the only people who can develop for it are fucking whales, because they have money to afford to burn $1,000 on databases. And or they're like Yosef, who I don't know what he does, but maybe he has servers and he just, he's got the ability to do this. And that's what's amazing. Like, he's able to do this. Like, Yosef, you're the fucking man. But me, the reality, I'm a guy who lives in New York City with the lack of every type of computer resource. So I don't know how the fuck people how do they do this shit, I'm like, yo, damn. But that's why, again, I don't think, unless the world decided, like everybody chose it, but I don't think so, man. I just think everyone's going to choose XNT, and then you have a better leverage with partnerships and grants on X1 chain, building with Zen, if it exists there. Man, I've been going in, but yeah, that's like my weekend, bro. My weekend has been me this close to the Zen coin, because I think this is the part where people are sleeping. Like, they think they taking this criticism right now as like this, as like crypto bruh is quitting Zen, rather than understanding that the goalpost is moved again, just like you guys been saying. And you're going to be really, really, really angry if you don't move now and wait for the whole group to see what's about to happen. Just like with the whole burning thing. I actually think burning right now is the smartest thing to do because everybody's hyper aware that this might be it. Because why did they should have never minted it. Now anyone can buy it. Like, it's really fair. This shit is so fair, crypto. It's crazy. Anyone can buy it and make some gains. We're waiting for some poor people to dump. But again, I think if the real crypto market is spinning around while there's a war, this triumphs that conversation. There was the whole conversation about, can cryptocurrency be a thing during a world war? So I guess, like, if you're betting on another country stepping in that's big enough to shake the market, then maybe so. But I'm not, my ear isn't on that target. And, I am looking at like the war now, because I do think, again, if a real player gets into the game and it turns into a world thing for real, whether it's words or physical, because I also saw that too, that like there was some word action where it was like, we got to protect our ally, but that's just words, Like, if they really send in boats for fuel, then I'm going to be like, all right, man, we getting into wartime. So then maybe I'll think like that can shake the market, because people will be really, really mad if America starts to provide aid. Like, any sort of aid, that's why they're going to have to type that or walk that, like, it's like a really thin line that Trump has to walk. When we come to that conversation, like, are you aiding in this war? Every politician on the world has to type, walk that shit. And that's why I think, again, they want the Middle East to settle this. Everybody in the world wants this to be settled. They don't want their fucking shit to fucking be doomed. But we'll see, we'll see if it's like some loose cannon shit. I'm just a millennial. Zen Daddy Honey Buns, lols. You were the Zen Dad? Oh, there would be Zen on X1. But yeah, there's going to be Zen on X1. Jack said that a long time ago. It's always been the ideology out there for it. Just not a lot of people think about it. But yeah, just recently this weekend, I started to really I really wanted to see, like, is SVM perfect? Like, are we tripping? But the thing about it is that when you really break it down, like, where is it at? Oh yeah, I was trying to say, well, can you tell me how to do it backwards? Oh yeah, I just started to code it. But yeah, here it goes. It's like, understanding the key differences. X1 blockchain dramatically adjusts base fees based on global compute units congestion across its threads. With a block size 48 million computer units per block, unlike most blockchains, Solana completely separates data and code, which means we need to restructure the Zen contract, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, like X1 is going to have dynamic fees. And that's why we don't disturb Zen, because at the end of the day, it's going to turn into the same thing where if you really want Zen coins, you'll need to go to that program ID when it's at its least amount of traffic. Just like how you go to Ethereum when it's, a holiday and it's the least amount of traffic. The kicker, is, does the traffic ever die? Or do you need to be someone who is constantly, in the mix of creating Zen, because it never dies, or there's some threshold, it's always peaking, and then like it's Father's Day and it just peaks or just goes down just a little bit, then it's right back to peaking. It's very curious. That's why I'm curious to like what it would look like on SVM knowing that it's gonna raise gas fees for the chain essentially, or there's a lot of different things. Also, they can make it so it's just the program ID, where like it's like a garden around the XEN contract, and essentially the XEN contract is expensive, but not the rest of the blockchain. So then it really brings value to like that diploma or something. Is how I'm thinking of it. Because then anybody could do it. It's like, it doesn't need to be fair crypto. You just really want to align the philosophy. If you can align EVM, or yeah, it's like how we align Bitcoin with XEN on EVM philosophy. Like now we need to align XEN Bitcoin philosophy on X1. And we need to like continue pushing this notion that there is sovereignty somewhere within this matrix of compute, and that everybody should have access to that. You know, if the game builds on top of it and it makes it hard for you to get it, it should also be able to be open source, and in my opinion, and be forked. And that tiny close cluster that felt like they weren't getting in can do their own thing. Like they can go and create their Bitcoin Cash or their Bitcoin SV or their Peercoin or their Tron or their Ethereum, just like Bitcoin. Right? So it's pretty complex shit, man. Today is Monday, June 16th. I have a lot of energy. I remember saying it and then people asking Jack if he would do it. I never heard the idea from him. Yeah, he said it. He said it a while back, I think on like one of Masking Gaming's spaces. And way back in the day, we joked about it being on X1, because his take on it is always like what would it be like if, you know, you could go and spam all these other chains, but you don't spam your own chain. Right. And that's why it's kind of funny, because if he didn't think of this, and this is all just a weekend project, this is like the funniest takeover in crypto history, because it's a weekend project that took, like, that's how phony crypto is. Like, crypto is so whack. A weekend project took over it in 2025. Like, the signs are all there. Like, yeah, everything is so beat. But we need X1 on XEN, or XEN needs X1 needs XEN to keep the ethos alive, that there's something out there to mine. The other thing to think about that's pretty funny about this is like XEN. I had made a joke like, oh, XEN now is like it's like the real XEN, the real Bitcoin of our garden. Like if X1 was a garden, like we have like the proof of work coin that you can get in the most pure fashion of crypto, right? Turning your electricity into monetized value, you know, or you can get a little funky with it and get into the trauma bonded EVM clone called XEN, which is 100% like Ethereum now. It's 100% like it. Smart contract driven. One of the best tokens to pair, one of the best tokens to create with. And again, it's an extension of Ethereum. It's like as if you could again repackage the block space and spend it later. Right? It's like some people were like, hey man, gas was 0.3 the other day. I'm going to go and buy some of that gas up and put it in my backyard for a little bit for a hard time. So that's kind of like that's kind of like the vibe when it comes to this ETH XEN. And why, again, I think ETH XEN has to graduate to SVM. It's too much risk, especially with the inflation and the accessibility of the Ethereum. If it's on XNT, it's a benefit if a whole bunch of people come and like put their XNT into it and sell it down. Do like if they keep doing it, like they go through this whole like OP XEN thing. See, OP XEN has a good lesson in it, because you can't sell forever. And at 1 amp, eventually, if there's community, it can start to go the opposite direction. And with enough community, and enough coins in the right hands, yeah, this thing's gonna rip. It's gonna set the standard for the 1 amper. But again, you won't get that in ETH XEN until 2028, 29. So that's hella far away. Hella far. Same with CBZen. These two though, like the thing is when you come to that reality where it's like, man, it's gonna take forever for the AMP to get to 1. There is a such thing as a modern market. Like, it doesn't have to stay futuristic. This could get very modern. Right? That's why I keep saying build ecosystems, build on top of Zen. Like, build the economy. If you like the Zen, build on it. Go find builders, go find community. Don't let it die. Change the narrative. Make it so it does stay around, and prosper. That's why, again, I think CBZen can prosper with the right people saying the right narrative. It can't just be one person buying the chart and saying it's good. It's not going to win that way. But if there's a group of individuals actively promoting it, actively saying that it's cool and that it's something you should get into, I do think there's a really good lesson to be learned in CBZen's inflation, because inflation is good. Inflation is not bad. Inflation is good. You want more people to access the coin. You want the coin to flow around. You don't want people to be restricted. So you want to control inflation, right? The only way to control inflation on CBZen is to become a staker. So that is kind of the catch-22 of CBZen. And it's going to take a village for that shit to catch on. Until then, that's why I think it'll do good going into X1. I don't know, though, after X1. After X1, I don't know about CBZen. Oh, shit. I'm dropping the cable. Read and comprehend what I write. He was not the first person. Yeah, I forget who was the first. We were talking about it like way back. Like in the beginning of Zen. Because instantly people, and then that's why they came out with all the other Zens. I remember even that numbers fellow asking Jack if he was going to make Zen proof of work. And then Jack made Zen proof of work. And that's why I get Zen is just a mindset. It's just a really good way to sell block space. Anything and everything is Zen. Wish I would have made it first. How about that? Just kidding. Mintzen.com. But yeah, let's see. What's your favorite Zen token? I don't know. What you into? Is it up today? You into VV Zen? This is a Zen chain. I don't know how you get this, but if you go and get this, I guess you're going to win. Go get this. Then we got CBZen up 12%. We got OPZen up 7.85%. All right, let's look at the volumes. So we got 6K worth of volume in CBZen. That's amazing. Yeah, that's why I changed my strategy over here. The strategy of being staked was too much risk. Because you got to stake a shit ton. So that's what's kind of funny. And that's why I'm like, oh man, this is going to get so exhausted. If more people caught on to this, my world would get so exhausted because I've seen this happen too much in crypto. And the world is looking good, so I don't mind sharing it because it benefits me. CBZen goes up and I'm already won. I'm not in a dilemma. But yeah, at these lower places, I used to have to stake 4 trillion. So I used to be like my stake amount. Here, I'll show you on that. Go to Zenmon. If you want the real gas, go to fucking Zenmon. Shout out Steven for keeping this around. Zen bulk redeemer. What's that? Is that a bulk? Does that work for xeNFTs? Let's look at that. We're all going to have to bounce off ideas. Maybe that's how we can do it. Maybe if all of us come together with free APIs and we make something together with free APIs, we can make it free for Zenians. but there's just a rate limit per human per wallet. Oh man, it's fucking insane. And you're gonna want 5,000 fucking xeNFTs, which is the limit, beyond the limit. You refresh your page 2 times, you're at 5,000 or 10,000 RPC calls. You do it one more time, you're at 15. It's like, oh god, this person hits this button 2 more times and we have to pay $200. That's how the game works in this shit. So I'm curious. Let's see. No xeNFTs ready. Oh, okay, that's cool. Damn, I'm gonna have to see this next time. Damn, that's dope. xeNFTs that, okay, hey, this might be fire right here. I wonder if he made this, because he's got the server for it. He's one of the goats. Yo, donate crypto. For real, with the goats. So like, peep this. So like, let's say you want to stake for a day. And let's say we want to do 5 trillion, right? Now this is how I already had like done the game. If you've been following the channel, you remember the whole staking phase of everything. Like this realization that like, oh shit, if you're really down in the Zen world, you actually want to have 25 trillion. Because 25 trillion, when we get to 2%, you're still going to be getting 1 billion a day. Right? 1 billion's in a day is actually going to be really, really good, you know, in the future. Right? This is like what? What is this? Does it have the time on it? It doesn't. But every 90 days it goes down. So this is sometime in 27. So this is why I know nobody really has enough Zen, because to get to this level, we need to really push the limits now. And that's where I'm like, oh, that's way too hard to do, because we don't have the storage capacity to make that much Zen. So anybody that has it now, they have it. But there's been fools that have actually broke the brick down. Like that guy who sold 16 trillion Zen in a few hours, right? Like that's kind of where the redistribution model, the tokenization or the tokenomics of Zen is like special, because it's like, oh shit, you think you're going to outsmart the game, but the game is the weight. And once you realize how big the number is, unless you're the Zen master, which are the people we probably want holding 25 trillion, right? Unless you're the Zen master, you're not going to be able to do it. It's too much pain. So yeah, the staking game is pretty funny, because you won't have enough to stake because you're chasing the carrot. And then by the time you go to make the Zen, you know, that's why I'm like, bro, we're going to the X1 chain. Because you're gonna come and make the Zen in the mints now, and then you're gonna realize that there's no indexing because all the devs left. Because we're all like, yeah, it was way too expensive. Only a few people left over there. Like everybody moved to X1 because the oracles are off the chain. Right? That's just how I'm seeing the future. So that's why I'm like, yeah, you don't have to be too worried about the sell-offs that are happening right now, because most of the people selling, they're not playing the game, right? The real game, which is, oh, there's only 41 trillion CBs in, because who are you to say someone's going to come and give you their trillions, right? This could be the bottom again. I want to see us get down here, but this might be impossible. There's too many eyes now. And a lot of burning has happened. So, you know, people are still burning at these dips, because this would be considered the cheapest Zen to burn. Once it turns around, all that Zen you're buying to burn, you could have got way more of it down here. That's why I'm still DCAing $10 into CB Zen every dip. Has there been a dip? Oh, damn, there was a dip right now. It's not that real of a dip, but let's see if this person still has more coins. Let's see it. Let's see it. Just because your daddy repeats a concept doesn't make him an abider. We'll see what Jack does. He's got to do it though. Daddy Jack. If not, I'll release Zen. But nobody wants to buy my shitcoin, so it probably won't do so well. That's the reality of that level of crypto. Like, there's actually still Matrix. It's crazy, stupid. It's so fucking retarded. They're like, who is your father? You're like, fuck. Shit. Normal guy. Normal guy, see? Oh, so this person just straight up wild out right now. They bought 2 hours ago and then just sold. Yeah, we buying on their heads. Oh yeah, and that's kind of why I'm at with it. Like, see, as people swing the price because they don't know what the fuck they're doing, or like they're trying to figure it out, you could just be in the liquidity pool and you're gonna make $1 billion. Right? So the question that you should be asking yourself is, why aren't I in the liquidity pool? Because, you know, I'm obviously, like, right now, like, what is my shit here? It's like $335, 818 billion. So, like, minus the Ethereum that I could totally buy the Zen with. But again, this is a really good pool right now that I fucking set up. This is legendary. This one was always heavier in Ethereum, but the buy and sell action has kind of made it halfway, which is pretty sick. Nature. But if I were to do a mint or a stake with, let's say, 18 billion, 818 billion for one day, because that's going to be the best compounding stakes. You want to roll your shits every single day. If not, you're basically missing out. So, like, what else is pretty funny is right now at 10%, if I mean, granted, I'm not on ETH, and that's why I'm like, man, on ETH it must be epic, because the trading fees are so much higher. So I mean, unless people are really sitting in the pools there. But yeah, you're only getting around 224 million. Right. And if you're on the side chain like CBZN, you're only getting 291 million for daily compounding. Whereas you could just be, you know, in the liquidity pool watching people sell their wallets to zero, right? Buy 2 times and then wallet out, and then you're just in the pool the whole time, just chilling, just getting those billions that you would get from staking, but faster. Let's collect these fees. If it wants me to, it's like, nah, bro. Confirm in wallet. Yeah, where is wallet? Oh, there it goes. So sub penny. I'm getting them sub pennies right now. I'm receiving 43 cents. This is 100% a positive net. This is a net positive collection right here. What in the fuck? Yeah, for real. We keep records of how responsive the community is to concepts. It's also how long it takes for the adoption of a new concept. Data is everywhere. Yeah, now everyone, I mean, yeah, this is the one where it's like, damn, man, how long is it going to take people to get this part? And it's actually a double-edged sword, because since you guys don't provide liquidity and you're still not catching on, the liquidity is low and it's stopping big wallets from dumping. But the moment, that's why I was like, yo, the moment that this catches, I wouldn't be surprised to see hella people offload Zen. So, you know, tread with a grain of salt. You know, maybe this is the local bottom, and then the next leg up is when we shake out another person with, again, something close to 10 trillion, right? That's what I've been looking at. You can see that shit now on the Block Explorer. Like, the Block Explorer doesn't lie right now. The Block Explorer is 100% telling the truth for all of them, even Ethereum. So this is what you do. If you really want to do some research so you can be on top of it, the best things to check. Oh, let me go to. I gotta go to Zen. I need to go to Zen. All right, so like check this out. This is how you know nobody's here. Go here, click contract, go to write contract, copy stake, number 9, copy it. Go back to transfers, hit advanced filters. This is the kind of data I be pulling from this motherfucker. Why I be talking with confidence? Y'all ain't doing shit. All y'all are fibbing, lying. Y'all some liars. All y'all do is make Zen. There's 3 things to do in Zen. You gotta do all 3. All right. So you gotta go and get this function, because if not, you'll get the wrong staking. I don't know why it's like that, but this is what I've been paying attention to. Nobody is staking Zen. So you mean to tell me everybody isn't paying attention or something? Don't nobody want the free 1 billion at the end of the road? Right? Because from what I'm seeing, from what I'm seeing, I don't see no 25 trillions. Oh, here's a 66 billion, right? Staked 8 hours ago. We got a 5 billion staked 8 hours ago. Look at these stakes. They're rare as hell, bloody. None of them are really cooked. Yuck. Look at this one. Everybody is broke, bro. You guys are broke. 15,000. Nobody's staking 100K a daily. That's how you know, like, no one's here. Like, if they knew the meta, they would be rolling 100K stakes every day because the blockchain allows them to. There's no resistance on that, but you have to buy it. And that's how you know nobody has 100K stake. Nobody has 100K. And if they do, they probably locked it up in some xeNFT. So they got dashboard money. They're like praying to God that shit releases and then they can dump it or something. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to dump your 100K stake at the end? Right. So it's pretty funny, like, watching this. Right. And these are real. Like, you want to see everyday stakes. All right. Let's look at OP Zen. And then we'll do the same thing. Go to advanced. This one, this one is probably going to show up better. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. People are minting. So yeah, contract, right. All the contracts are the same. So it's going to be number 9. It's just got a different call number or whatever, because again, it's on Optimism. You go to advanced settings. Methods, and then go search by. Oops. Stake. All right. So we see the same thing over here, right? 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, right? If we look up here, same concept. Everybody's just choosing where they want to be now. 20, 30, 8. I think that's all pretty similar. Here it's a lot lower, but I mean, again, I don't think anybody's caught on Ethereum, which is really good because we want Ethereum to be ghost town. Like, if you haven't gotten your ETH Zen yet, you want it to be ghost town so that you could get your ETH Zen when there's not a lot of competition. And currently that's what you're dealing with. You can probably slowly get in and the bots will be the only thing dumping, and they might actually give you a crazy fat discount because you're so aggressive. And that's when I'm like, yo, we haven't seen anybody come in and really be aggressive. It is all these tiny, I minted my Zen vibes. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. There's no real big trillions being rolled to scare someone like I'm a whale, and it's because you don't have it. Right? 4 days ago there was a trillion rolled. Let's see how long they staked it for. $1,000 days. This person probably bought this. That doesn't make any sense. Why did they do that? They could. That's when I'm like, yo, see, nobody understands what the fuck they're doing. Why would you stake it for 1,000 days? Because they're buying it. Yeah, they're buying this shit. They're gonna fucking dump it. Also, it's like, yeah, you should get ready for people to like dump their XEN, because they're not. The etiquette is so stupid. Also, anybody I see buying XEN with Cow protocol, I instantly know they're gonna dump their shit because they don't even want to pay the fee in Ethereum. Like they're like, yo, pay the fee. Fuck that. I use Cow protocol, best protocol ever invented. So you can see the snakes in the grass, but that's just 1 trillion. They're gonna sell that shit. We're gonna get that out of their hands. Let's look at this person. Launch not XEN on X1. Hey man, keep that one on the low. That could be our meme coin. Not XEN. Let's look at this person. How they get their XEN. 5 days. 5 days. Okay. They're buying from KuCoin. See, they're not miners. That's what I'm saying. Everybody that's out here right now, they're not miners. They're fucking buyers, bro. That's why they're so loud and crybaby. I actually bought this. It's like, bro, no one told you to buy this shit unless you got the cojones to hold on to it. 100 days. That sounds too long in the vanilla stake. These people don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're gonna dump this shit. $41,000. They should just do it now. But yeah, this is why I hate Ethereum XEN, man. You got all these I don't know what I'm doing bros here listening to fucking influencers and shit. It's fucking dumb. I already know what they're gonna do if they have a trillion, because there's only a few of them. Right? Let's see if we can find another one. All right, let's go to page 3. Let's see if we find another trillionaire staking. Oh, here we go. Who it is? 2 trillionaire. I got 2 trills. Let's see how long they staked this 2 trillion for. See, what's blowing my mind is you're getting it for 78 cents for the vanilla stake. What is 78 cents worth of ETH XEN right now? Launch a token called 1,000-day stake. Like, yo, you sell your stake, someone else is literally eating your lunch. Hey, that's how XEN works. You sell your stake, someone's gonna eat your lunch. So wait, let's see, 78 cents. That is 20 million XEN. So in order to get 20 million XEN from this 10 piece here, I think you only need what do you need to do? Let's see. Yeah, you just need to drop a 0. Yeah, 20 million. Granted, you got to keep boosting this up, but how much is this worth? Damn, $3,000. So everybody that's staking $3,000 for a day, they're getting that 20 million or 20 million or so. And like, where's my shit at? This is why I'm like, yo, you're better off. Oh, this one's 1,000 days too. Wow, this person doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, so you're better off staking every day because you're spending 78 cents and you have $80,000 worth of XEN. So like, why aren't you rolling this? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, who is giving you investment advice here? I'm not trying to say this is an investment advice, but who's telling you how to play this game or something? Like, all right, so they transferred in this trillion. And they've been rolling the fuck out of it. Let's see. Yeah, they staked it for quite a few days for the first time. They got PTSD. That's probably what it is. For 202 days, skull and bones. and then they unstaked it. They did a shorter time frame, and then they did 1,000 days again. Curious. I wonder where they got. Let's look at the first wallet. Zeroed out Zen balance. Okay. So yeah, Cow protocol. Good for them. They minted a lot of it. It looks like, if this isn't a whole bunch of purchase Zen in between. And this is where I'm at with it. So yeah, if this is it, like, look at this. These are the characters. Now this person, I would change their personality type after seeing this part. I would actually think they want to keep that 2 trillion, and maybe they haven't figured it out yet that they should be putting that to work. That's Zen power. Okay, they bought a lot of it. It looks like. Okay, they started off as a buyer. Okay, 50-50. I mean, this is a lot of nature of the nature of Zen right now. You have a lot of people who did buy Zen and then they got their mints. So it looks like he got a trilly and then he got his mints, and now he's up to 2 trilly. So whoever this is, big ups to you. You're doing your thing. We see you. You're just staking for way too long. You could be rolling those mints and that purchase Zen and putting it to work better. And not like, again, not like, I don't know, do whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's kind of the power of Zen. You could have just be staking it. You're number one. Like whoever this person is from 9 days ago, you're number one. There's 2 other people below you. Here's another person right here. Oh, I've seen this account a lot. Oh, maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm just used to seeing 2F0 on so much stuff. Oh, look at Pulse Chain, Hex, Zen, LOL. Damn, they transferred Zen into Pulse Chain. That's crazy. That was possible. Wait, what the fuck? Is this? Oh, this is just looking at their address, not at the how they got this in. Pocket watching is my favorite. I just put the numbers together. Damn, this person spent a lot of money to stake this 11 days ago. See, that's why it's like, yo, I guess like, yeah, I guess it's kind of hard. And that's why I hate Ethereum. Like, you can't even daily compound because you got to, one day it might be $4 and then the next day it's 78 cents. So maybe you do a 1,000-day stake for 78 cents. That sounds like the lowest risk you could possibly take. The lowest risk. I saw that dude post that he wanted to prevent himself from selling by doing a 1,000-day stake. Lols. That's how you're finna sell. Cause you playing with yourself. You just need to turn up and be positive. It's gonna work out. Transfer, transfer, transfer. The consolidation wallets are hilarious. Yeah, nice. This is a DCA wallet. Yeah, nice. Somebody that believes in Zen. They actually believe in it. Maybe they don't want to believe in it, but they ain't missing this. So they holding on. All right, let's see how long they staked it for. $15 days. See you soon. As they should, because they didn't get the discount. They had to pay $5 for this stake. This is an expensive stake right here. As they should. But yeah, you could do this shit too on CBZen. That's why on CBZen, I'm starting to really notice it. I'm like, oh shit. Everybody's stopping over here. Like it's turning into a ghost town. You can love it if you want to. It's not promised that people will love it. 15 days, yeah. 15 days. Some post chain, bro. Probably Trayvon shit. Holding on to the $80,000 worth of Zen. Or this is $55,000. I mean, that's a lot of Zen, though. We ain't got that on Ethereum. That's why I'm like, man, we need that on Solana or SVM, because we can't get that on ETH, because a lot of the people who made this Ethereum Zen, they've had it since it was like 15 cents, 17 cents. We really need a Zen that starts from 0 on the native. That way it's perfect competition for everyone. And then again, that's on us how we ethically want to approach this. Do we want it to be a fork, or do we want it to be a new global rank where everyone gets to start at 0 and it gets to go up and come down? But maybe it's shorter, like 1 year amp, like OP's in or something. Hell yeah, stay for 1 to 2 days, then burn the rewards. Shh, that's too much alpha. Oh, they almost got their stake though. It's almost been 15 days. But I'd be looking at these stakes because it just puts it into perspective. Like, you're not behind. Like, if most of the people staking, like, there are very comfortable numbers, like 300, 500, $600, $6,000, $3,000, $2,000. Like, everybody's got a little $1,000 risk in fucking Zen right now. It's kind of funny. Everybody in crypto got $1,000 risk. Yeah, I got a little bit of Zen. And now you just got to choose which one you want to be in. Like, I'm starting to feel like more and more every day that I just want to be in OP Zen, because the 1 amp is killer, and with the right buy pressure, this is up. And the staking is super minimal. Like, I can see everybody. There's not a lot of trillionaires staking every day. So here's one trillionaire. One. One. Two. Let's just make sure this ain't the same person. All right, cool. Let's see how long they stay for. 7 days. Why? I'm so curious. Why do you stay for 7 days when it costs you no money to stake it? Like, you don't get more money, or you don't get more Zen from adding days. You have to roll the next day into it. You need to manually do it. It's kind of wild. Oh well, not my fucking bag. Not my fucking bag. All right, guys, I'm just fucking chilling right now, talking shit. I think I need to get up out of here and go do something else. So, till next time, Zinians, stay chill, stay trill. Peace.
Astronaut.